Okay, let me pull up chat.
How long do you think today? Normal time,
Yeah,
2 hours?
I think normal time's fine.
Alright.
Why is chat? Am I live? Okay, there we go. Okay, we are good to go.
So, you can now resume not to know me any story.
Fun times. Excited to see where this goes.
She who happens to the plot.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Huh? Where'd he go? A small puncture on my cheek. Looks like I got stabbed by a needle. I must have gotten it in the girls' bathroom. But why can't I remember anything about it? Was I captured and had my memories erased? What if they implanted something in me? I'm probably overthinking it.
The one time
Uh,
you need to overthink it.
yeah, and she's actually closer than she thinks she is, despite being the one that's always going to the crazy shit.
Oh, there just isn't any music right now.
I saw a log made by me, but from 2188. In it, I spoke about a project capable of creating humans on another planet. And according to BJ, this is that planet. And we are those creations. But the log alone doesn't leave me entirely convinced. At least for now, I told Miura-kun he should stay at Jiro-kun's house. After all, I'm the one who dragged him into this.
And thus, I
I need to take
need
responsibility.
by dragging other people into
Yeah, I
this.
was gonna say.
Not in a weird way.
We love a bike queen who doesn't take responsibility for anything.
Yep.
There's something else about Sentinel number 17. There are logs from 2188 hidden inside it. If I can find this Sentinel, then I can find out once and for all if these aliens are real.
Didn't we decide that aliens aren't?
Turns out, he wasn't an alien. He was actually a futuristic robot made by a Japanese
just
company.
BJ isn't an alien.
Yeah.
Aliens are real, possibly, but BJ isn't one of them.
Yep.
He's
Hi,
just
Floor.
a robot.
He's just a robot, yeah. That's all. Hi, Floor. How you doing? It's been so long since I could catch the stream. Love the to me new little name and pronoun drawings. Yeah, thanks. Aurora did those.
They still think BJ is an alien.
Well,
Oh, jeez. Spring
why are you
loaded.
just there? Not the worst thing that could have been spring loaded.
Fair.
In a girl's locker room, as a prank.
Yeah.
Wow, you actually stayed hidden this time.
There's the music.
You mentioned something once. That we're the ones who are aliens. That this is a different planet. I find that hard to believe.
Okay, I understand.
Dude.
BJ, what kind of robot are you anyway?
I am an AI, only integrated into a Sentinel. There was an incident. I had to transfer myself into this drone.
So when Miura-kun called you a piece of Sentinel technology, he wasn't wrong then.
You know what's wild?
What?
We have no idea what that incident is.
No, that's true.
We have half the cast done. We don't know what the fuck he's talking about right now.
Yeah, I assume it's gonna happen in Keitaro's stuff, maybe? I'm not sure.
Sentinel you're searching for. There's more than one, isn't there? The video logs from 2188.
I'm sorry. Did the title Sentinel number 17 not tip you off?
Sentinel number 17's memory cell. It contains all of the logs.
Now that I've seen one, I need to know the truth. So I'm gonna be tagging along. At least until I get a good answer. Got it?
Not to know.
Maybe get in the bag.
Yeah.
This is certainly no time to be training. Let's go find it, little guy.
Are we going to dodge black suits?
Always the
Alright,
most
too.
fun part of Natsuno's story.
Again, Natsuno?
No black suits,
Listen,
just
I'd really appreciate
awkward
it.
social
Disapproving
interaction.
friend.
If I didn't tell Senpai?
This is really important. I promise. I'm gonna save the world.
Just you wait.
Huh? Hey! Where do you think you're going? Skipping training again?
Well, the thing is, there's something I really gotta do, so...
You first years are such slackers. And now I gotta deal with our track room getting trashed.
Maybe a stray cat got in.
No. Someone broke the lock in the middle of the night.
I wonder, were those men in black looking for BJ?
Here you go with your nonsense again.
To think if anyone thinks that she's making a sexual metaphor at any point.
I don't know, maybe.
Because that'd be a really easy assumption. to
Yeah. For sure. I also like that, like, if this is, like, she's known for being this crazy, I like to think that she's just, like, really fucking good at sports. So they just, like, put up with her shit.
Well, she comes to the meets every so often. She wins. She doesn't need the practice,
Yeah.
but really it's an ethics thing more than anything else.
Right.
Discipline, etc.
Mm-hmm.
She's apparently strong and fast enough to make it so that even in a sentinel, like, even in a world with sentinels, like, she has a skill that doubles her speed outside of a sentinel. Which
Yeah.
means that Natsuno can move faster than a sentinel while outside of it.
Yeah, that's insane.
On foot. So I have no trouble believing that nobody cares about her skipping practice. They just wish she would do it less often and be less conspicuous about it.
Yeah. All about appearances.
We're here.
They really could have picked any other two letters.
Yeah. Very unfortunate.
They had 10 whole digits, 26 whole English alphabet letters. They
Yeah.
could have gone into Greek, maybe.
Yeah, that could have been interesting.
There could have been an umlaut somewhere.
True.
But no, it could have been JB.
True.
But no, it had to be this exact.
I feel
Activate gate.
the localizer was like, hey guys, maybe you shouldn't do that. And they were like, no, we want this to happen. And he was like, okay, I warned you.
Sector 1. We've searched there already, haven't we? Where could number 17 be?
Let's go to Sector 1.
You want to look there again? What year is it in Sector 1 anyways?
2105.
The 22nd century?
Access code approved. Designating sector.
I don't know if this is the correct way to go.
Yeah. These ones where they give you like all these choices, it's like, oh god. There's too many.
Well, there's only one arrow, so the fact that they let me go this way
Yeah,
means
that
I have to be on the right track.
seems to be the case.
Haha.
This is the only room with the lights on.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time to model the rest of the
I was
facility,
literally
don't
about
worry
to
about it.
say, this is the only one we can make. We gotta use it.
Hi, Tommy. How are you doing today? Yeah, me too.
Hey, BJ. You said this place is underground, right? How are things looking up on the surface?
Highly contaminated with toxic levels of radiation.
I was really hoping you wouldn't say that.
Is too inhospitable for us.
Seriously? So we ended up nuking them?
It was the government's last-ditch effort after the city was destroyed.
And we still couldn't beat them?
There were too many of them.
In fairness, nuclear radiation only works on things that are alive.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure what they thought they were doing, considering they're all robot or mechanical.
I don't know why they didn't. You know what? I actually, it was like over the course of like less than a week, I think. If they had more time, I imagine that they would have gone with like EMPs or like heavy duty fragmentation bombs.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
But they, the only thing humans are good at is killing other humans.
True that.
This underground facility is the last place of refuge. Nowhere else is safe.
You hear this shit, Tommy? What the fuck?
What have you been looking at this whole time?
I'm searching for memories.
Like your own memories?
After I ran a self-diagnosis on this drone, I discovered my memories were fragmented and inconsistent.
You're saying?
72% of them have been deleted.
Yeah, you too.
They've been tampered with twice, possibly more.
Jesus.
By who?
Unknown, though in all likelihood, the memory of the Sentinels' location was deleted then.
Okay, well, at least you have an excuse. I'm just bad at remembering shit.
In this facility is this era's largest quantum computer.
Oh god.
If anyone were to store memories here, they would be at least 300 meters out.
What's wrong?
Someone just shifted to the hangar.
Oh.
They're coming this way.
Uh-oh.
What do we do? Who are they?
They erased every last trace from the system. We must hide quickly.
Wait for me!
Rieka? No.
What do you think?
Hard to say. I need more information. This decode is problematic. It attaches to the part of the brain where memories are stored. It must be physically severed to be removed. The damage this procedure does to the brain is lethal.
That program, the one that severs the code, that's what's infecting the Sentinels.
Right. Sentinels. I wasn't aware that control over the automated factories could be partially adjusted. You did well to discover that detail.
It wasn't me. It was Jiro Izumi from 2 loops ago.
2 loops ago.
Have you forgotten? We've restarted twice since the world ended.
I see. The shifting range isn't just limited to residential zones. Sector 0 makes that possible. In any case, we don't have much time. Where did you get all this information from?
From the computer in the underground UFO.
UFO, huh? Is that what you've been calling it these days? Well, can we go there?
Yes, we can. You are the one who made it possible after all. Have you really forgotten?
In case you couldn't tell, I have a child's brain. The occasional memory lapse is to be expected. Now, let's go.
Wasn't that Chihiro-chan? And Goto-senpai was with her. You saw that too, right, BJ?
Calm down, Natsuno.
Man, if you didn't stop me, I totally would have jumped out at them.
And you would have gotten shot.
Exactly.
By Chihiro, no less.
Yeah. What a way to go out.
Shot by an 8-year-old?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Goto-senpai in the past. I guess he's able to time travel too.
Oh no, I'm not special? Is that where this is going?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
She was dressed like a kindergartner. That was Chihiro-chan, right? Miura-kun's little sister? She didn't seem like she was unhappy to be there. And there was something different about her. Goto-senpai.
I wasn't aware that control over the automated factories could be partially adjusted.
Does this sound like a child to anyone?
No, I was gonna say, like, what is she, like, yeah, there's something different.
The girl you saw was crying over a stuffed animal and then ran back into a burning war zone to go get it. Like her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Oh, damn.
Oh, god damn it. Hey, now I get a Akane Kurashiki voiced by Allegra Clark.
Ooh. That could be really good, especially if she's June and she does, like, the higher pitched, like, Chihiro. And then, like, you see her in, like, ZTD when she's, like, less June and more Akane. And she's, like, drops a little lower into Allegra's normal register.
No, fuck me, I don't know what the fuck her fucking actress's name is, but Akane is not the type of person to hit those low, sultry tones, you know what I mean?
I mean, not quite fully, but, like, she could get a little lower at least, maybe, like, sometimes. Or maybe she could just use it when she's in... She could use the lower when she's, like, maybe a VLR. As an old woman.
Yeah, like, I feel like VLR old woman Akane is the closest we would ever get Allegra's normal register.
I just think that, like...
Or no, whoa, no, that's a lie. Allegra's normal register, her normal conversational speaking tone, would be perfect for Akane.
Yeah.
The problem is, whenever she's acting, she affects a lower pitch on her.
Yeah, that's true. She always drops to that really low, gravelly kind of... But I'm just saying that, like, I think that could be really interesting and, like, show some level to Akane that I think that... No offense to the normal voice actress, I think she does fine. But she's not one of my favorite voice actors of the series. And I think that, like, Allegra having such a range could maybe add a little extra depth to the performance. Like, because she can change here and there. Like, I think it could be interesting. She doesn't have to go all the way low, but just a little change between, like, June and Akane I think could be interesting.
Her 98-year-old, Chihiro Morimura, actually. I'm almost certain that we've heard her.
Have we?
Fuck me if I know when this was, but I feel like we've seen a log at some point or another.
Maybe, yeah. There's been so many logs and so many time changes and so many versions of Chihiro.
But yeah, no, I was just thinking, does this sound like a child to you? Goes to the Akane Kurashiki parallel to this is a line that Akane would say. Just if she was in this
scenario, you swapped
if
them.
she was in this role,
was talking to her like she was a scientist.
Like.
Hey, VJ?
I've located it. It was in the access log's history. My memories really were stored here after all.
Really?
Apparently, I predicted all of this. Somehow.
Ominous.
Can still only barely hear the music over the. You know.
We have a problem.
What is it?
I'm unable to locate the memory data. They're stored in the cache somewhere, but they appear to be hidden.
Isn't this supposed to be some super strong computer? Can't you do a quick search of it or something?
After a preliminary scan of the cache, 9.216 million data units were found. If I were to trace every unit, I'd need about 80 days.
Well, I didn't bring enough water for 80 days.
Yeah.
And I can't leave without you.
Yeah.
So, I guess we gotta go raid a supermarket and come back.
If you could find good enough
I must
hazmat.
have left some kind of hint. Something to identify the data unit.
Identify? What do you mean?
Each unit is a three-dimensional construct. Their coordinates consist of two alphabetical letters.
What was that? It kind of cut
As
out.
well as two numerical. Their coordinates consist of two alphabetical letters.
They could have chosen any other combination of the English alphabet.
Yeah.
Values.
It's BJ17.
Mm.
You aren't this stupid.
Back when we first met, I just assumed BJ was your name. But maybe...
BJ. That's the name you gave me.
No, I didn't. You're the one who said it.
I have no logs of this exchange.
Wait, let me think. Yeah, it was something like... BJ 11-5...
BJ 11-5.
Any other combination.
Yeah.
This isn't even Uchigoshi. I can't even blame...
No, this is
Some other director just has a perverted sense of humor.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking writer who keeps making inappropriate jokes about 17-year-olds.
I guess it's fair.
So, was that it?
They just wanted Natsuno to say BJ over and over and over again. They just really
Yeah.
like this voice actress and they want to hear her say BJ
Just
in as many different tones as humanly possible.
Yep, seems like it.
While voicing an underage teenager.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yes, I've located it.
Oh, right! And?
Sentinel number 17. I know its location.
So, where is it?
At an altitude of 500 kilometers.
No way! So, it's up in the sky?
Yes, in an artificial satellite orbiting the planet.
Orbit? Like, in space?
Were we ever told why we need the Sentinel anyway?
Mm,
Just his weapon we want?
I don't remember.
Exit from here. Let's go
Where? To space?
to the place Renia Bento mentioned. The UFO.
Whack.
So how do you want to do this?
Like, should we bounce around or should we just mainline Natsuno? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I'm fine with just mainlining Natsuno unless you think it would be better to kind of bounce back and forth. Like, I know it's kind of a risk sometimes because it's so interwoven. Sometimes mainlining somebody results in a weird way of storytelling, but I'm fine with just sticking with her.
This section of storytelling is kind of jumbled in my brain. I wouldn't be able to tell you what's better to do here.
Okay. Well, then let's just stick with her, and if something seems really unclear, then we can try going to somebody else's and seeing if that clears some things up.
Yep.
Yeah?
Oh, hello. Why do you have a... Shouldn't you have had this in the last one?
Oh, why? Either.
That's so confusing.
Because we get the bandage here.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have the bandage here.
I don't remember that specifically, yeah.
But we don't have it here.
Yeah,
But now we do.
that's so strange.
Anyway, a track star should be able to, like, snap somebody's neck with a snap kick, yeah?
In theory.
So her kneeling like this is just really dangerous unless she has a gun in her hands right now.
Yeah.
Goto-senpai. He can also travel through time. So, who exactly is he? Turns out, he wasn't... Helly... There's some... This small puncture on my cheek. Why does it glow when I touch it?
What?
It's scaring me. Maybe
How have you not
aliens really
accidentally...
did put something in me.
How have you not accidentally activated your Sentinel by now?
Because it's
Is it not
in
here?
500 kilometers in the air.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, you have my data unit. I need that.
Huh? You're a second-year student.
Kung Fu!
Did you need something from us?
So far, this is normal behavior from Ryuko
I was
Shinonome.
gonna say, yeah.
However,
It's open. Where's BJ? There you are. Hiding in the laundry basket, huh? Wait, was that girl... Was she looking for you?
It seems likely.
You think she's working with the men in black?
Her affiliation is unclear. However, her intentions,
She wants the logs, doesn't she?
correct. Or information on technology and the future.
People are starting to suspect me. We gotta hurry and find that Sentinel. It's only UFO, right? You said UFO, but it was manufactured in Japan, wasn't it?
It is the name of a control system.
Right. So, where do we find it?
Natsuno is nihilistic. Natsuno is nihilistic in the slightest. She
Yeah.
has one interest, and one interest alone. The
Yep.
fact that this is future tech that has been conceivably created by humans has killed her interest entirely.
Yeah, she's so disappointed.
Like, this is really fucking cool. This is still sci-fi as fuck.
Uh-huh.
But the fact of the matter is, this is Star Wars, and she is a Trekkie.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yep.
The gate. Let's go to the gate.
Okay. My bag's been open too. She must have looked in here.
We're gonna have to dodge Ryoka Shino. Like, I'm fine with you know those old like games where like you had to dodge. They're like platformers, ish. Except they're I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh my god, what am I talking about?
Mm.
I, I'm thinking of a very specific genre of flash game right now,
Okay.
where it's kind of like a platformer.
That second year could be outside still. Don't worry. If I see her, I'll just sprint right on by.
And if you bump into a specific person, you get caught. Alright? So you have to just keep switching platforms. You start in the middle, and you have to go to the bottom. And then back to the middle, then up top. Back to the middle, up top, back middle. Top, middle, bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom. And just keep doing that until you hit the end.
Yeah. I think I've seen something like what you're talking about.
And I would be amused if Natsuno's story, if Natsuno's story was more like
Like
those
that.
Flash games.
Yeah. That
Where-
would track.
Because in the Flash games, like once you advance to a new stage, the people change. It's not the black suits anymore. It's the cyborgs. It's not the cyborgs anymore. It's Ryoko Shinonome. And Ryoko Shinonome is, for some reason, the final boss. Why is she the final boss? Because the androids want to bring you in alive. She doesn't give a fuck. She will
Yeah.
shoot you in the neck.
That's fair.
But also, I think we're about to coincide with Shu.
Shoe story where we all are in the UFO at the same time.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But that only happens after Ryoko hits the UFO and drags Ida and Yuki back to Sector 4.
Yeah.
Which means I don't know what the fuck Ryoko is doing anymore. Out of here! Well, I didn't see Ryoko
Yeah, yet at least.
in the
I don't
fanby.
see her.
Before she was hiding behind like a pole or something down the line.
He was! Oh, you're right. Oh, we're gonna get caught.
Like I remember that like oh no, okay. Cuz I remember we like started to leave and she peeked out and then we tried to walk over and it wouldn't let us acknowledge her. It was like playing a game with us, but I guess not. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, cause we went over and we got the prompt, and it was like, head out to Sokishaka Shrine, and we just sat there on that screen, and she like peeked out from behind a pole, so I hit no, and I went back over, and she just hit again.
Yeah.
And Natsuno can only see things in 2 dimensions, apparently.
She's got horse blinders on.
She has no... What's the fucking phrase? What am I thinking of?
Depth perception?
She has... Not depth perception. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist.
Oh, object impermanence.
She has no object permanence.
She's a toddler.
She is a toddler.
Honestly, that tracks.
We're gonna get held at gunpoint. She's behind this pole. She's
Probably.
behind this pole right here. So now, quick! You are a 3-dimensional being in a 3-dimensional world. Acknowledge your third dimension. Look behind the pole.
Honestly, I feel like everybody around here hides behind the bushes. I feel like she's probably behind one of these bushes, actually.
Look down. Look down. Look down.
Activate gate.
What's the matter?
It is sealed off, just like Sector 5.
So we can't go today?
There is an opening in Sector 3. We may be able to go from there.
Sector 3?
It is in 2025.
40 years from now. Which means I'll be in my 50s. I'm having mixed feelings.
You
Girl-
went to 2105 and didn't die.
Exact-
You'll
I-
be fine.
Yeah, I was like, it's not like she's gonna turn 50 as soon as she steps in there, and you're probably not gonna see your other self, so calm the fuck down, girl.
Access code approved.
Especially since,
Designating sector.
you know. Actually, you don't know.
Oh, okay.
It is entirely possible that you don't know. Where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
This is not a new area, but this is new lighting.
Jeez,
Yeah.
This place is falling apart. I guess 2025 got hit pretty hard, too. There's something on the ground. It's a student ID from my school. Ryoko Shinonome,
Fuck.
Class 2A. This
She's already
picture,
here.
That's the girl I saw in the track room. How'd this get here?
How do you think?
This place is in ruins, but it almost seems like someone's living here.
Not to know? Sweetheart, would you like to use any amount of deductive reasoning at all?
Yep.
Is the UFO close by?
It's 1.7 kilometers away.
Hey, don't leave me behind again. We're supposed to stick together.
He said you're the track star. Catch up.
Stop right there.
Oh, Jesus.
Shinonome-senpai? Wait, did you
So
time
whether
travel
she's a
too?
track star, she's got a
I've
gun
been
held
waiting.
to her head.
I knew you'd
Yeah.
be here. This is 426's hideout. You're working with him, aren't you?
Who the fuck?
42 who? The heck are you talking about? I've never been here before in my life.
Don't play dumb.
She's not playing.
Yeah.
I promise.
I'll deal with you later, Natsuno Minami. And when I do, you will tell me where he is. But right now, my mission is to take that data unit back with me. Now hand it over.
Ryoko Shinonome. You're being used. There's a reason they want you to find me. It's to prevent you all from seeing the logs and uncovering the truth.
I don't care about that.
Even the logs
She really doesn't.
about you and Tetsuya Ida.
The magic word.
Now she does.
You're not taking BJ.
Natsuno. Don't
Out of my way.
Jesus.
you out.
In the neck.
Yeah. She said, I won't hesitate, bitch.
And she didn't hesitate.
It's
bitch.
freezing.
Bessie here, not to know. Is a good style.
Yeah.
Wait, where am I again?
Did you get mind waved
Oh, crap,
again?
that's right.
No, okay.
PJ!
We're good.
She just had that post-nap. Where the fuck am
Maybe
I?
he's... Nope. Never mind.
Did you actually expect that to work?
Don't know if you don't try.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
He's not here. What a mess. With the way things are, it's looking pretty grim for me. I can't go home.
I can't believe we got stranded in 2025 again. A closed world? Holy shit, Umi Neko reference?
Oh, dang.
That's adorable. So, like, we could just finish the both of them. Do you want to finish the both of them, or do you want to go do something completely unrelated?
No, we can do Yuki.
Cool.
So this is her last event.
Okay.
Which leads to Natsuno's last event.
Fun. I like the
Yeah?
little back and forth. I think so. It seems like that.
Alright.
Cool.
So Yuki's gonna go kill Ryoko.
Yeah.
Aiba. Where could she have gone?
Are you kidding me?
Forget her. I need to find Nachan. I should check with Sekigahara if there's been any progress.
Some of the logic of this game baffles me, and I can't tell if it's because, like, everything's out of order and we're not supposed to know.
Teenagers. They're teenagers, and they're stupid.
Or that.
Unless they're Sekigahara.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I think Sekigahara is 18, which means he's an adult.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
He aged out of the stupid. I guess unless she's talking about in a grand sense of not like where robot Aiba is, but where the real Aiba is, maybe.
she knows where the real Aiba is.
Does she?
She's in the
Okay.
hospital.
Oh, did we determine that for her?
No, I think she's talking about the robot Aiba because what happened is she got shot.
Yeah, and fell off
Threw
the bridge.
herself off the
Oh, yeah,
edge.
threw herself off.
And then went missing.
Oh, okay. So you think she's talking about 426?
Yes.
Okay.
But you know what's funny?
What?
We know where 426 is right now.
Oh, that's true.
He's with Jiro now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when Tamao Karabe, like... I don't know how early that... I want a Tamao Karabe timeline. Where the f*** is she?
Yeah.
The 15th pilot.
There you go. 15th pilot hidden somewhere in this sector.
A city in ruins.
Not yet.
Erika Aiba is a robot? Or, more accurately, a criminal by the name of Juro Izumi, who has no physical body of his own.
I can't believe Erica Harlacher is voiced by... That joke doesn't work. I don't know the voice actor's name. Fuck!
Yeah.
Abort,
He
abort.
wanted to do something to me. Something that involved shooting me up with nanomachines. The Kisaragi involved in the bathroom incident. It was really just a robot built to look like her. Then that robot got damaged and was disposed of in the old school building. And now the robot's brain is in Aiba's body.
I can't believe Erica Harlacher is voiced by Chris Acme. There, we got it.
There you go. Good job.
So the box I thought was a projector was actually a talking machine named Miura. And the stuff Nachan wrote in her notebook, she must have been talking about that. So it wasn't just made up. I'm sorry for doubting you, Nachan.
Harlacher's, like, not in this game, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But also... she's everywhere.
Honestly, considering everybody else who's in this game, it is kind of weird that she's not in this one.
Yeah, but she's definitely not. She's definitely not. Billy!
Didn't we just pass
How
the
many days has it been since
anniversary of his passing?
I don't know when that anniversary
Okay,
is. I'm
that's
gonna
fair.
be real with you.
Yeah. I just saw some art of it the other day, and so I was like, it might have just been a general thing.
Nachan went missing? I was told she'd be able to find food, but I'm worried about her. I should hurry and get to the old building. Sekigahara is there. I saw some...
Handily. No, she's not in this game. But also, they don't
Anyone
credit.
there?
They don't credit Xanthian, who is in this game.
Oh, really?
So, you know. Or, well, but BTVA doesn't, at least.
Huh.
But they do credit Okino. And Shiva.
That's strange.
It is strange. English dubcast.
Are you in here?
Where'd you get shot?
Where is he? He said he was gonna be hiding around here. Maybe he's still looking for her. Or maybe he got caught.
You're going to get shot.
We are here.
Oh, this is why she helps him. Because he helps her with Natsuno. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that tracks.
I was incredibly distracted by the fact that Tsukasa Okino was voiced by Ash Ketchum.
Oh, okay. Did not realize that.
Veronica Taylor. Yep.
Huh, that's cool.
Sekigahara, what happened?
The nanomachine separation inside the brain is progressing.
What does that mean?
He is in the same condition as Ryoko Shinonome.
Hey.
I still
Ryoko's
have
the
my
During.
memory. I just ran out of my pills.
Ryoko is the during, Sekigahara is the after, and Juro is the alt timeline.
There you go.
Don't mind me. You were searching for Natsuno Minami. We've determined her location.
Why does he have to say it like he's reminding himself?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
She's in Sector 3.
What?
Miura?
It is only speculation, but there is a high probability that she is there.
Okay, great. Let's go get her. Oh, wait. Sekigahara.
Go without me. I just needed to tell you. Besides, the black suits are only after me now. It'd be bad if they think you're my accomplice. Better to avoid being seen together at all. Come over here.
What is it? What is this thing?
Take it with you.
I don't know how to use it.
You'll need it to save
Point and pull
Minami.
trigger.
Yeah.
It has no
I need to
recoil.
ask
You'll be
you a
fine.
favor in return. Miura is carrying a message for me. If I were to ever lose my memory, I need you to show me that message.
And thus we get to the beginning of a Sekigahara story.
Yay.
Will you be okay by yourself?
Myself is just about all I can handle. I'm sure Shinanome's medicine is in the nurse's office. Miura seems to be in a hurry. Please, go with him.
Goodbye, Spotless Mind. Or are you Memoriam?
Memento.
I forget. Memento.
I think
I forget which
he's.
one he is.
I think he's Memento and Ryoko's Spotless Mind. I think is what we determined, but I could be wrong.
Oh my god, there's an exclamation point.
To Sector
We're
3!
in it now, bitches. It's over for you bitches. I got me an exclamation point.
So, where is Nachon?
Southeast, 3.2 kilometers. There is an unusual concentration of androids.
Great. More of those creepy-ass robots.
They must have found something.
Something? You mean Nachon?
This unit possesses no attack capabilities. It is up to you.
I know. I won't fail.
You can't punch these things.
Yeah.
I feel like that's important.
I'm ready. Lead the way.
I'm pretty sure
Oh, Jesus, there's so many
3.2
fucking...
kilometers southeast.
They're back.
They won't come in here. But if I take even one step outside, they'll attack. Ever since I got here, they just keep on coming. I ate my last can of food yesterday.
And they won't stop
And now
coming,
the
and they
soda
won't
I was
stop
taking
coming, and
sips
they
from
won't
is
stop
empty
coming,
too.
and they won't stop coming. This is a very serious
What should
moment,
I
but they won't
do?
stop coming.
Am I going to die here? Without anyone knowing?
Hell yeah.
Aim for the battery.
That's what I'm doing!
You shot that guy in the neck. That was the battery.
Yeah.
Like I'm supposed to know how to use a freaking gun.
You did well.
It's point and click. They don't have. It doesn't have recoil. You're fine.
No way. Yuki-chan?
Nachon! I'm so glad you're okay.
Yuki-chan!
I finally found you. You're safe now, alright?
I know. But why are you here, Yuki-chan?
For you,
I can
idiot.
find you anywhere, Nachon. Even if I have to cross time and space to do it.
Oh, Yuki-chan.
The Keymolar's magnetic shield is still active.
Beach is like, sorry to interrupt.
BJ's opinion on the matter is that fucking Episode 6 is his least favorite Star Wars film because of the Luke and Leia shit.
Yeah, that's
And he's
totally...
just reliving it right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
I
what's
keep
happening in
thinking,
his brain.
I keep forgetting that it's like, oh no, this is not lesbians. This is mother-daughter.
It can also be lesbians. They don't know their mother-daughter.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but
They are not affected by the West
but
Marker
I
effect.
I can't shift them anymore without feeling weird about it.
I can ignore that shame easily.
Kudos to you. Oof.
They don't have a similar hair color. Therefore, in my mind, they aren't actually related. It's just anime adoption nakama bullshit.
Oh, okay, I see.
And if I keep saying that enough, one day it'll be true.
It is why the androids could not approach.
You came back for me.
Of course.
So actually, I like to amend that joke. He's just really homophobic.
Oh no!
But he knows that Yuki could just punch him and he would die.
Yeah.
So instead he said something about the shielding.
Yeah. There you go.
You know what? His ship is Miura and Natsuno. That's
I
what's
mean-
happening here.
That's is he self-inserting himself?
Yes.
Jesus.
That's exactly what's happening right now.
That's hilarious.
Small talk must come later. There are 4 androids approaching.
You're a small android.
Yeah.
Let's go. No matter what comes our way, I will protect you. With everything I have.
She's like, oh good, I can turn my brain off.
That's exactly what she said.
That's gotta be like the least like the shortest and least like impactful final chapter I think we've seen so far.
Let's see if Natsuko can top it.
Uh-huh.
Because she sure won't be topping Yuki. What?
Oh my god.
This should be a good spot, right? The river's nice and wide. Plus, no one else is around.
When'd you guys pick up
It shouldn't be a problem
Miura?
if the Sentinel pops up here.
Are you going to summon it
When'd you
right
pick
now?
up Miura?
Perhaps we should wait until nightfall.
Well, we're going to send it right back, aren't we?
If it's only for a second, then we should be fine.
I want to change the registered pilot of Sentinel number 17 to you, Natsuno.
Wait, right here? Why?
I was previously using Miura's ID. However, the ownership of the ID returned.
It's too late now. We're already here. But I just remember that we really should have finished Miura first.
Oh.
To him.
It's because I operated Sentinel number 19.
I can no longer pilot a Sentinel. In order to shift to the Sentinel, it must receive a new pilot. And this change comes with a price. It will reset the Sentinel's stored memory.
Wait, that's not good.
Then, what do we do?
We'll transfer all data logs to me. If it's done at the same time we change the registered pilot, I should be able to secure the log data.
Good thinking, BJ.
Natsuno. From now on, Sentinel number 17 will be...
Right, no problem. I'll be the one who pilots the robot. And I'll fight together with my pal, BJ.
As long as Nachan isn't in any danger.
Sentinel number 17 will protect Natsuno.
If anything, I should be the one fighting.
There is another Sentinel for you.
What did you say?
You must work together and survive.
You know it.
Both processes must be performed concurrently.
Keep your eyes on PJ.
Natsuno, it's time to activate.
Okay.
Oh. Oh,
Dang, that was
no.
fast.
Red eyes.
Now send it back, Nachan.
How do I do that? Huh?
It disappeared.
Does that mean it worked, BJ? BJ? You okay, buddy? Say something.
He's no longer with us.
I had a feeling when he was like
BJ was the only one who could retrieve the log data. But the storage capacity on a scout unit like that is limited. He couldn't store both the log data and his own AI data.
Dang.
So in order to make room for the logs, he deleted himself.
No. No, you're wrong. He's just fooling around. Come on. Wake up, BJ. BJ.
Dang. Damn, that was also short. Fuck.
Yep. So hey, we finished 2 more characters.
Yeah, damn. We're like speedrunning this.
80% Rover needs
9.
12. Alright, so
We're so
he
close.
he really is the last thing that happens.
Yeah.
Anywho, currently at 9. Who are the other 3 people that we have? Let's see if we can name them without. You know what? I know exactly who it is.
I think it's
Can you name them?
I think it's
without-
Sekigahara, Hijiyama and Miura?
Yeah, it should be. 1, 2, 3. And
Nice.
everybody else is finished.
Dang.
So, you're gonna lock again at some point in the near future.
Yeah. So
So
Miura.
we should, or
I think we should go with Miura,
they are
Shinji's.
both.
Okay.
I mean, it it wasn't. I wasn't really like serious about. We should have done this first. Not totally serious, at least.
Okay.
Um, it was more of a Kitaro Miura the robot is killing himself. We should have done Kitaro Miura the human and finished him and gotten him out of the way, so we.
I guess that's fair.
So it would have more emotional impact that BJ fucking died.
Oh.
Because like we
fair.
were just kind of like, oh, but, and then kind of moved on.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
But they are both. They both require a missing memory to continue. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're both at what 75%. So we could
71.
71.
So
Okay, but we could probably
Kitaro
finish
has.
both of them
We could
before the
probably do
end.
both of them.
I think so.
Okay.
So let's start with Miura, and then we'll move on to Sekigahara.
Kitaro without his hat looks like a fucking like 3 years, 4 years younger. I don't know why. He has that big forehead energy, and big forehead energy always reminds me of adolescence.
I guess that's fair.
Oh, we didn't get a black screen intro.
Chihiro.
Yeah.
No point in trying to make sense out of his story. It's still too early to say anything for sure. But a scout unit from the future? And it possesses my consciousness?
Any other combination of letters.
The footage he showed us is allegedly from the future. If it's real, then how am I still alive 200 years from now? All I know for certain is that it's no ordinary scout unit. Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite... Yes, I admit she's bright,
Oh my gosh.
cheerful, attractive. But right now, I have more urgent matters to tend to.
Okay, here's a... If you don't want to be on this topic, please tell me so we can get off this topic. But if they're adopted sisters, is it 5?
I think they made an anime about that, and it's called Citrus. I'm just kidding.
I don't get the reference fully.
That's actually not entirely true. Citrus is about like two girls who hate each other, and then they come home one day to find out that their parents got married, and then they like fall in love. Or I can't remember if they hate each other or if they're in love with each other. But one of the two, and then they come home and find that their parents married each other, so now they're like stepsisters, and then they still are like romantically involved. So that's not quite the right thing. They're not adopted, but I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people who say like I don't know if I have the authority to say that because I'm not adopted. But I don't know.
If you feel weird about it, that's just you feel weird about it. That's end all be all.
I mean, I guess it depends.
And I
Like,
jokes about it.
were they adopted when they were younger, and they lived their whole lives together? Then I think that's still a little weird. If they were adopted as like they like were older and they hadn't known each other, and then they happened to be together, then it's like, oh, I guess that's fair. I mean, you can't really hope that.
In this situation, in this specific situation that we are talking about, they didn't know that they were related, and then they find out via a data log and not their actual memories that one of them gave birth to the other but they're both 17, so therefore they're clones, which means they aren't related anymore because they're clones? I don't know how that
Yeah, I don't
works.
know. That's really complicated. I'm not sure.
It depends on the cloning
Yeah,
process,
I would say
because
agree.
if they have enough DNA markers as if they were identical twins with their clones, then it would be weird. But like they weren't raised. I don't know. We don't have information on the DNA markers. But also, I don't want to have to ship Yuki with Shu. Shu's a little playboy.
No, that's fair. I definitely don't like that. The ships in this are like really complicated. Cause it's
We
like,
didn't have to do the Luke and Leia stuff. I feel
yeah,
like they threw that in there just to be mean.
yeah.
Just like the writer realized, oh no, the girl that I've been making say BJ over and over again. I am now implying that she is possibly bisexual. Quick, I have to make sure that ship sinks. How do I ship that sink? They're related.
Yeah. Do you think that could be considered like queer baiting?
It is exactly that.
Cause like I mean that I guess technically like if the person's still bisexual but they just don't get with the person that they're like potentially with, does that still count as queer baiting? Or does it not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you think so?
They are baiting a lesbian relationship, and then saying, "Psych, they can't fuck. That's incest."
Okay. I didn't know if that
And
wouldn't
if you
count
think
if you.
that they could have a relationship, you're a weirdo for purporting incest,
Yeah.
asshole. Ship these two male and female characters
Yeah.
now.
I guess
Do it
that's
now.
fair.
You're weird. I'm annoyed.
Back in 1945, everyone mysteriously vanished. But here in 1985, 40 years later, there's no historical evidence or impact from that event. It reminds me of a concept I read about in a science book. The idea of two similar parallel worlds.
Alternatively, history is written by the victors. There were no victors, there were only giant robots.
That's true.
So they wrote themselves out of history.
Back in According to the history of this era, it has indeed been 40 years. But this era doesn't seem to be based on the era I'm from. The two aren't connected. Perhaps this isn't really time travel after all. Perhaps Chihiro. She was acting like a completely different person. Design engineer? Controlling the system? What was she talking about?
Your big brother is really stupid, Chihiro.
What's happened to her? Chihiro Morimura? She's the original Chihiro? Is there no going back to the way she used to be? Chihiro.
Yay! Complex topics that aren't about incest! We love them.
Yay.
Ah. What is a person if not their memories?
Even if I do bring this...
What is Chihiro the younger if not Chihiro the older, but suppressed within the confines of her mind, waiting for someone to give her nanobot drugs?
Yeah.
Someone named... His name is not Rentaro. Holy shit. Renya Goto.
Natsuno-san, I'm not sure why, but I really want to hear her voice right now. Could she still be at school?
Well, I guess we're gonna go talk to our crush. That's a cool effect. Still in the wavy mind palace place.
Yeah.
Natsuno-san's over there.
Look at me going the wrong way. You know, that sure is the girls' locker room.
Yep.
Oh, what do I do?
Turn around.
What's the hurry?
Miura-kun. BJ's gone. I'm pretty sure he's lost somewhere by himself. If he's caught, we'll never see him again.
All right. Let's split up and find him.
Okay. He couldn't have gone too far. Maybe he's inside one of the school buildings.
Okay, then you search the buildings. I'll search the campus perimeter.
Okay, I'm on it. Thanks.
Did you see that flying RC thing?
Hmm?
It went back behind the North School building.
Mm-hmm.
It belongs to the radio club?
It was all boxy and weird shaped. Didn't look like a helicopter to me.
So it can fly. Behind the North building. That's where the old school building is.
Thank you, random passerbys, for being exactly where I needed you to be. You got the exact... talking about the exact thing that I needed to know about.
Sounds like rotor blades.
Keibaro Miura.
Are you trying to draw attention to yourself? Natsuno-san's worried about you.
Keitaro Miura. I've been scanning for you from overhead.
Why are you looking for me? What did I do?
No point in trying to make sense out of his story. It's still too early to say anything for sure. But a scout unit from the... Is what Sekigahara said true? Are you... me?
I'm me,
That's
he
correct.
said.
I am Keitaro Miura.
Why do you look like this?
When the world was destroyed,
You could just ask people why they look like
Yeah.
I had to take your place and
RC
fight your
robots, you know?
Sentinel. In order to do this, I was resurrected as an AI.
You were resurrected as love? I don't understand.
Yeah.
So you've been using a Sentinel to fight off those monsters. That's what you're looking for, right?
Correct.
Then how did your AI end up in this scout unit?
There was a malfunction in the Sentinel. So I uploaded a part of myself to this drone. However, 72% of me is still wrapped inside the Sentinel.
Does Natsuno-san know that you're me?
We didn't get a chance to meet in the previous world. I'm very fond of Natsuno. It's best that she doesn't know.
And then you'll die, which means it's not your responsibility to tell her.
If you're really from the future, then you must know what's going to happen.
My experiences are all from past events.
Past events?
Time is relative. Even with future technology, time travel is impossible. We never traveled through time.
There it is.
You're Keitaro Miura from the future, right?
I'm an entity that used to be Miura. Before you.
Make a
What?
prediction. Make a prediction.
Uh,
Or
I,
don't.
I, he used to be Miura before him? Is Miura an android then? Like the
Your
one that
final
we
answer?
see now. What?
Is that your final answer?
I guess. I'm not sure what else it could be.
I located the Sentinel. I can now access all logs.
So the rest of the footage is available.
Promise me. Before the final invasion begins, you'll research the logs and figure out a solution. Chihiro Morimura's plan. Operation Aegis. It will lead you all down a path of destruction.
Chihiro's plan?
Promise me,
Why are you asking me this?
because I'll be gone soon.
I mean, it was planned suicide.
Yeah, dang. Oh, hello.
Morimura-san,
Hi, Looker.
Is all going as planned?
This is a new look.
all issues have been resolved on my end. 4 sectors are ready for the final phase. The remaining one is at roughly 70.
I'm sorry. Where? Why? There's a considerable amount of distance between her shoulder and her boob. That is just large. I
Percent.
Sectors.
Their structures are similar to these colonies, so that's what I've been calling them.
So we'll have 5 sectors then.
I've chosen not to divide them based on orbital positions. Instead, I've separated them by historical eras. I've been meaning to ask, why don't we create a residential district of the present day?
The decision was made to start over. From a time before the world took such a terrible turn.
Before the nanomachine incidents?
Perhaps humanity tasted the fruit of knowledge too early. When it was being decided how far we should go back, we couldn't come to an agreement. So we ultimately settled on preparing residential districts by era.
I've always wanted to live in the 20th century before the war. So this works out perfectly.
Nobody can
However,
see that cursor.
some resources of the era are quite old. Accurately reproducing them might pose a difficulty. I don't think I can do it with confidence.
That's fine. As long as our civilization survives, I'll be happy.
Once it's completed, just one district will be the size of a city. It'll have a bustling population of 1.2 million people.
We have more residential areas than we originally planned. Miss Karabe's hands are going to be awfully full.
I'm sure everything will be finished on time. I have to get back to work.
Understood.
What the fuck?
That's not what I wanted.
Why did it
This
do
is
the
what I want.
zoom like that?
Because I have controller drift.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like pointing it out like, hey, look how many keys you needed to get to this point.
I mean, hey, look at how many keys we need to get to this point.
Yeah.
5 whole keys. Holy
Yeah.
shit. And we only had 7 options in our whatever.
Yeah. Huh.
So, sectors.
Yeah.
They aren't time travel, they are modeled after different historical eras.
Yeah. So
We've never been time traveling except for when we have.
yeah.
So, any questions on time travel?
So I'm curious, does this mean that like since we've seen people in like future and past, does this mean that there's like a version of each of them? Like are they all cloned and there's a version of each of them in each different sector maybe?
No,
No, okay.
because we would have seen, if nothing else, we would have seen a 1980s version of Miura and Hijiyama.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
If absolutely nothing else. So no. Oh,
Oh,
okay. Fuck me, I guess.
whoops.
We're not finishing guitar right now, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know when Hijiyama unlocks that, but it's not
Gonna be a minute,
next.
I'm sure.
So, Sekigahara next, I
Yeah,
guess?
that's fine with me.
So I'm not going to explain the thing about time travel. Except anything that happens as a result of shifting and there's a visible gate.
Yeah, that's just like space transportation, not time transportation.
I can't even say that with any due certainty because of that one scene
Oh no.
with fucking Jiro and fucking Chihiro going back 16 years and not a full 40. I can't explain that. I
Huh.
cannot explain that. I don't know what the fuck is going on there.
That's true. This game is so complicated.
Understood.
Anywho, this is all of Sekigahara's everything is far, far after
Looks
all
like
of
I've lost
Mira's
them for
bullshit.
now.
Yeah.
I
Hi,
have to consider
Mark.
my
Yes, we're
next
trying to
moves
figure out what the
carefully.
fuck is going on to this game. It's crack. Hope you're doing well. Happy
Downtown.
Easter.
Okay, so we went to Sakura High School. We got questioned by the police officer. I don't know what else there is to do now.
A girl with red glass.
Not that.
Dee Dee
Just had dinner and playing Unicorn Overlord. So double vanillaware.
the nurse's office where
Nice.
Chihiro
Hope you're enjoying
Morimura
it.
worked.
We're
The
doing
label
good. How
matches
about
the one on
you?
the bottle I had. Oral NM. C0204.
Love the pills.
That isn't relevant right now.
Chihiro. She seemed.
Child with crush on me.
Mm-mm-mm.
Do I have crush on her? That seems like emotions.
Yeah,
I am a Sekigahara. I don't emote.
true
Not
that.
until the job is done.
That student I saw in front of the school gate. She's not Tsunominami. She's likely already gone home by now. I'll have to wait until tomorrow morning. These numbers are for the message service. One set is the user number, and the other is the password. These numbers are for the message.
Hmm.
Don't. You put that away.
A gun from the underground facility in the future. The android was using it. Why does this guy keep calling? Have I been following his orders this whole time? He wanted information, and he was trying to extract it from that data unit.
Well, I don't got anything else to do.
So the numbers were for a message service. I wonder who would have left a message for me.
Did I already call the message service? Let's find out.
You've reached the automated message service. Please enter your user number.
Hate that effect.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Please enter your password. You have 2 new messages.
That's a no.
Hello, A. It's me. Turns out I was wrong. There are no outcomes where this ends well. My advice to you is to stop living in the past. You're responsible for your own future now.
Oh. Fuck me, I guess.
Hey, it's me. Well, you. I imagine you're pretty confused right now. Hearing this message, unable to remember a thing. So,
I've entrusted a message to a good friend of ours. If you seek him out, you'll likely find him with Natsuno Minami. Looks like I'm out of time. Above all else, finish the job. It's for your sake. Understood? What does that mean?
So the first message came afterwards.
Yeah.
An old-fashioned phone. An old-fashioned... No.
Oh.
If that message from myself was true,
And
then
why wouldn't it
Natsuno
be?
Minami is a key figure in it. She may get me a step closer to recovering my memories. If I can really believe what I heard, that is. I guess I better get my hands on that data unit and find out. I'll do some investigating of my own on Minami. I just need to find her first. Now, how should I approach this? I wouldn't mind having Fuyusaka tag along. She may even be able to help me find Natsuno Minami. But I don't want to get her mixed up in all this.
Is that concern? Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. When I met up with Fuyusaka...
This is the most interaction we've had inside someone's head. By far, by the way.
For sure.
This is gaming.
Yeah.
We pick option B, then we pick option A, then we pick option B again. We're Babs in this bitch.
Babs.
This morning, a girl passed by and said she was going to the track room. Wasn't that Natsuno Minami?
Find Natsuno Minami.
I'll wait for school to get out tomorrow. Then I'll head over to the track room.
Where are you sleeping in all of this?
Good
On the
question.
roof?
Probably.
Where you
Fuyusaka's at
got...
the front gate. She's still waiting for me.
Did
Things
you...
might heat up again. I can't drag her into this. If anything were to happen to her, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself.
Where did you dodge her? Well, that's one way to keep me from going into the girls' locker room.
Fuyusaka wasn't kidding.
Gotta go hunting
Crawling
those
all over
Japanese
campus.
schoolgirls. Yeah, that's true.
I'd better stay out of sight.
What?
Mark said, gotta go hunting those Japanese schoolgirls. It's like half this game.
Be very, very quiet.
We're
I'm
hunting
hunting.
schoolgirls.
Well, at least you said it.
Excuse me. Where can I find someone who's on the track team?
Oh, well, we're on the track team. Do you need something? Oh, well, we're on the track team.
I'm trying to decide if this was neutral or... He's kind of cute. Kind of vibe, you know?
I feel like it's probably the latter.
So they're gonna be pissed when we ask about Natsuno, right?
Yeah, yeah. Especially
So
because
unfortunate.
the manager seems to have beef with Natsuno always skipping practice anyways, so...
But this is at least weeks after Natsuno's story has been resolved. Since the timeline went... Natsuno gets stranded in the future. She's saved by Yuki. BJ fucking dies. And then this fuck loses his memories. But before he loses his memories, he's got like 2 weeks of bullshit going on, right?
Yeah.
And then we don't know how long it's been since he's lost his memories.
True.
We woke up downtown. We woke up on a roof. We don't know. You know?
Yeah. Or has he lost his memories yet? Hashtag time travel. Who knows at this point?
Time travel is a scam. And I want my 13 money back.
13 money.
13 Sentinels money rim.
I'm looking for a student by the name of Natsuno Minami.
Oh, Minami? She went for a run around the school. She
Okay.
hasn't come back yet.
She took
Yep,
that better.
That's right.
Around the school. Got it. Thanks.
See, she went back to practice. They're not mad at her
Okay, that's good.
for existing.
That's...
Girl.
That's bait. This is bait. Don't
She's
do
the one
it.
who delivered that package to me.
This is
The one
bait.
that contained the message to myself. Looks like she goes to this school too.
You're being baited. I'm a little fishy. Num 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 num. That's you. That's you right now. You're a little fishy. Nom 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 nom. There's a steel hook hidden by the bait. There's a it's not just a worm. There's live steel. It's gonna stab you in the upper lip and it's gonna drag you above the. You don't give a shit.
Where'd she go?
You're gonna thread the fishing wire through your nipples and be all weird and shit.
Ew.
You're gonna call it like torture resistance training.
Jesus.
You're just a pinky little freak, aren't you? Fucking Sakahara. God.
Is she messing with me?
I hate the lighting in this area specifically.
Yeah.
The way the blue light hits.
It's so strange.
This... The red and blue is just fucking me up. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, is it supposed to be a hologram? Is it supposed to be time travel? Is someone gonna fucking... She's gonna ambush you in the school building just to fuck with you. Not for any specific reason, but specifically because you did it to her
definitely up
a
to
bunch of
something.
times.
Yeah. I blame Fluffy. Not sure what for, but why not? That's true. When in doubt, blame Fluffy.
Fluffy's...
Oh.
Natsuno Minami.
Bastard! Stay the
Jesus.
hell away from Nachan!
Wait, Yuki-chan.
For what? This asshole just held a gun to your face.
Stop
That's
this
his
right now.
default
Pikachu.
reaction
Yeah.
to a lot of things.
Very true.
You should know better than her, as a matter of fact. That this is his default reaction to a bunch of things. He held a gun to your head when you two were on the same team.
Yeah.
You seem to know who I am. Care to explain what's going on?
You really forgot everything, huh? Just like Shinonome. That's why I can't get a good read on you. Hard to tell whose side you're on right now.
Iori's.
You two. You lured me all the way over here. What are you planning?
Planning? I thought you came for him, right?
Him? That's what showed me the footage of myself.
Wrong. That's not the same one I gave you. That unit was a different one supplied by the SIU. They're the ones who had it say all those things.
SIU?
It's where those guys in black are from.
Who remembers what the first data unit said to Miura, to Sekigahara? Because I don't.
I don't.
That's great. That's cool. We have to go look at the fucking memory bank.
How do you... Just who in the world are you?
I'm Yuki. Yuki Takamiya.
Are you working with the SIU?
Strictly speaking, no.
Then why cooperate with them?
Got no choice. They're keeping tabs on Nachan.
So those black suits wanted me to see that footage. But why? So this is it. This is the data unit I was told to seek out.
There's a message for you.
A message?
He asked me to show it to you. So, here it is.
not John.
Why? Why did you temporarily erase your memories? Was it because of me?
Yes. I can't let them get their hands on this information.
My partnership with Ida. My dishonesty. You knew all along. Didn't you, Miura?
You might not know this, but you're a terrible liar.
I guess so. Why didn't you show me the data after it was analyzed? Because you took pity on me?
Some things are best left unknown.
I disagree. I should know about my own past, no matter how terrible I was. Can you link me to the logs through this message?
Sekigahara.
Please, Miura. Show me the logs from 2188.
Who's the target? The leading figure in nanotech research, Chihiro Morimura.
She's a former executive of Newman Inc.
After she left the company, I allowed her to participate in Shikishima's project. The project was put on hold, but she continues working on it despite our warnings. Our company will suffer massive losses as a result.
That's not the real reason.
Excuse me.
You pushed for the acquisition of Newman Inc., and that initiated a backdoor transfer of a large slush fund.
What are you basing this on?
Morimura's interstellar development project. It was one of 12 that were showcased for the acquisition. You used the project as a cover for the real use of your funds, but Morimura's actions threw a wrench in your plans. If an international agency were to catch wind of the situation, they'll definitely launch an investigation, and that will put you in danger of losing your position.
Are you threatening me, Sekigahara?
Like I'd waste my time. I'm an assassin. A professional. If I'm expected to perform my job perfectly. And I need every last detail on my target.
Sector 4. It's another colony that's still under construction. You'll find her research lab there. I'll be heading into orbit myself next month for an inspection. I want the job handled by then. And be discreet. I've just sent over security details for Sector 4. You'll also find a security personnel ID for your use. Eliminate Chihiro Morimura and put an end to the project.
First, I'll have to confirm receipt of your payment.
What was all that about?
Mark, how do you bribe goats for milk?
What?
Mark said, you guys are going through time travel and conspiracies and lost memories. I'm bribing goats for their milk. These games are by the same people. How do you bribe a goat for their milk?
Clearly, they're urban goats, and he has grass.
You give them goat biscuits, and then while they're busy, you milk them. What is a goat biscuit? Okay. That doesn't sound like bribing as much as tricking.
Hey, look over there.
One
Nope,
teacher,
nope,
right?
nope,
She
nope, nope.
came here from the future to kill her? But more importantly, the hell were you doing with that four-eyed bastard?
I'm an assassin? Morimura. So I really did do it. No. I wasn't going after Fuyusaka next, was I? And I've been lying to Miura. Was it about the change in command? No. That can't be right.
I don't even want to know what an angel goat would be like.
There you are.
Keeping an eye on me with your drone?
Finding you was simply a coincidence. Just like you, I'm now considered deceased. Ever since the battle in Sector 2, I've been in hiding.
So tell me, back on the battlefield in 2064, who used DD-426?
Someone did his research, Your Sentinel was the source of the infection, so the evidence suggests that you're the one who used it.
Guess that's how it looks.
I'm not sure who the real culprit is. However, Chihiro Morimura enacted Operation Aegis after we lost.
Oh, so that's his game. I half expected him to start playing Ryoko off him, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Ryoko somehow got her hands on DD-426.
Yeah,
But you know what? That would reveal his hand.
that's true.
And be like... And it would open to him... It would open him up to the questions like, how do you know how she got... Do you know how she got DD-426? How do you know that she was the source of the infection?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
What is Operation Aegis? Just look at this place. What the hell happened?
Sector 3 was used as a trial run of sorts. It was the only terminal tested on, but it was enough to activate the self-defense system. Sector 4 will be the real deal.
The 1980s.
Once all the terminals are sealed by the self-defense system, then Operation Aegis will be fulfilled. If that succeeds, we'll no longer be able to loop. And we can't let that happen.
So, time travel is fake. Time loops are not.
Apparently.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, totally.
By loop, you mean going back in time, right? How is that different from shifting?
Well, this world was created only 15 years ago. You come from a different world, where the year is 2064. Your world never existed prior to 2049.
Never existed. But we're in 2025 right now, aren't we?
This is neither the past nor the future. That's how the 5 sectors were designed. They were created when you arrived from another world.
I've had enough of this crap. If there's really some other world, then prove it.
I take it you're aware of Miura's logs.
Logs?
Logs of the year 2188. I made an interesting discovery after studying the data myself. I learned that the real world is in 2188. We were meant to return there eventually. However, this world is destroyed before that time can come. A tragic incident indeed. Especially if it was the result of someone's careless actions. Our enemies, the ones we call kaiju, have one goal: to gain control over every mainframe in all sectors. Once that's accomplished, the 5 sectors will reset. This causes the world to be recreated, and that includes you. Morimura and I didn't exactly go back in time. We merely skipped the recreation. You're looking rather pale. Perhaps you should take your pills. You're looking rather... Didn't you deliver those pills to Morimura? For Izumi and Shinonome-kun? You and the others have no hope of fully recovering. However, there is a way for you to survive.
How?
I'll extract your data from before you lost your memories. Then I'll take it with me to the recreated world. That should stop the effects of DD-426.
Can you really do that? So then, what do you need me for?
To make sure we can loop, of course. I intend to stop Operation Aegis so we can start over again. And if I'm going to do that, I'll need your help. Still don't believe me?
Not really.
Well, you will once you see the logs for yourself. I need you to find Sentinel number 17. I know he made a copy of it. The data will be useful in the next world, so I'd like to get my hands on it. See that drone over there?
Drone? This thing?
Yes, but don't activate it just yet. That's no ordinary drone. It's him.
Miura?
It was before the Sentinels were randomly transmitted. He transferred himself into that drone and escaped. I managed to secure him in Sector 2. He doesn't entirely agree with my methods, though. As such, he's chosen not to cooperate. It would be best if you told him you saved him from me.
Come again?
You're going to convince him that you've saved him. Then, you'll retrieve the data from him.
You're asking me to lie to him?
He received command over Sentinel number 17 instead of me. I'm not exactly sure why, but he's the only one who can track and activate it. For your sake, cooperate. I'll ensure that Miura comes with us. Above all, this is for you and Shinonome-kun. Well then. You can't use the gate at school due to structural damage. I've set new coordinates further ahead. Feel free to use that one.
Hang on, I never...
To avoid suspicion, I'll have my men continue following you. They won't be aware of our plans, however. So try not to get caught. I'm heading back to Sector 4.
Hey, Miura. I'm glad you're okay.
Brain blast!
Yeah. Oh, dang. Everybody
Well, we can
locking.
finish Takahara if you want.
Yeah, I think we could do that real quick. And then that, we might, and then I think we'll probably call it after that.
But before we do that, there's something else we need to do. Because neither of us remembers what the fuck he looked at the start.
Yeah.
He examines the package she left him, which activates and projects a log of a version of himself from before he lost his memories.
I don't understand.
I'm not here for small. See ya.
Goodbye, strange girl.
That girl's...
I can't imagine how seeing this must make you. Forgive me. I'm sure my name is Ace. We don't have much time, so I'm only telling you what you need to know. This is not your world. You're a human from another dimension. This place you're in right now, your stay here was intended to be temporary. But there was an accident. A very grave one. And now many people are unable to return home. Well... But don't give up yet. Unfortunately, I can't tell you if they see this recording, so I've hidden the information you must find. And don't get caught. I only hope you make the right.
So that's Ida's drone.
Okay.
Potentially spliced by Ida,
Yeah.
who is an amazing editor.
We'll get off here.
But the SIU building is still a little further ahead.
That's okay. This thing will stick out if we bring it too close.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I'll lead you the rest of the way. Let's go.
Iori Fuyusaka. Despite having lost my memories, she continues to help me with an open heart. I'm not sure how to reciprocate.
With your lips.
I gathered some information from Natsuno's unit, and I came across some interesting details. Apparently, I had accepted a particular job to assassinate Chihiro Morimura.
And also your tongue.
Important
A gun
element.
from the underground facility in the future. The android was using it. Chihiro Morimura's objective. One with great implications, especially for those from another world, like me. If Operation Aegis succeeds, we'll never be able to leave this world.
Gaslighting.
Yuki Takamiya. In order to protect Natsuno Minami, she had no choice but to cooperate with the SIU. She says she knows who issues orders to the black suits. Apparently, it's Ida.
Hey, do you know whose story gets concluded here, other than Sekigahara?
Ida's? Or Yuki's?
I mean, Ida is technically the correct answer, but also
Okay.
he's not a protagonist.
No, yeah.
The answer we were looking for, we would have also accepted Fuyusaka, but the answer that I was looking for is Shino no Me. Because she
Oh.
kind of ends on a
Yeah.
whimper.
Yeah, I remember that was like...
Sekigahara's got the bang, baby.
Oh, okay. Good.
The medical records found at the nurses. It's basically the nanomachine equivalent of a virus program, except it causes brain damage. The infected will ultimately lose their
Brain
memories,
damage.
or end up as husks of themselves. It's likely the cause of memory loss.
That's brain power. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore.
Let's head to the top of this overpass.
Let's move on.
We can get a good view of the SIU building from up there. Wanna go check it out?
Yeah.
Alright, this overpass is familiar, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the shot. I mean, yes, it is. No, she's on the ground underneath this overpass.
Yeah. Oh, have we seen somebody on the bridge before?
Juro.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Juro and Kyuta Shiva.
Yeah.
Who's not Kyuta,
Mm-hmm.
when you consider his behavior and the implications of his actions.
Which one's the SIU building?
See that over there? It's the building next to the police station.
Which floor?
Which one's the police station?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's super
I'll take it from
helpful
here.
for us
You're
as an
staying behind.
audience.
Like hell I am.
All
I guess
you're
that
gonna do
dressing
is
doesn't
slow me
matter.
down.
Yeah.
Unless you want to take a straight bullet to the head. But I don't think you do.
Hang on a second. Someone's sending out orders to me in the black suits. I'm not sure who though, but the orders are coming from the SIU building.
I thought you said it was Ida.
He's dead. I'm pretty sure Shinonome shot him.
I suppose I'll
We
find
did
out
see
when I
that.
get there.
Yeah. But Ida just told us that they're both presumed dead, so probably survived.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Ida was presumed dead twice.
Oh?
The first time he was presumed dead was after the... Here's the situation, right? The first time we saw Shinonome, Sekigahara, Juro, and Ida, all four of them were in Three, Sector 3 in 2025, fighting the kaiju with Morimura and Ren Yagota
Oh,
as
yeah.
Overwatch. 426 fucked them the fuck up.
That is true, yeah.
And both Sekigahara and Ida were presumed dead.
Gotcha.
And they came back from the dead. And people thought he was 426 because 426 came from his Sentinel.
Right.
Because of fucking Ryoko.
So really, this whole thing is just one huge misunderstanding.
No. Misunderstandings are benign. Misunderstandings are mistakes. This whole thing is one huge after effect of gaslighting by Ida.
Well, there you go. That's a better way to put it.
Come in.
So, this is Ida, right?
Yeah. Sounds like it.
So you came.
You've been using the drone to monitor us, haven't you?
I'm nothing if not thorough. It might interest you to know that I have a guest with me. Miss Iori Fuyusaka.
Uh-oh.
Now then, why don't you come by so we can talk?
I was already on my way out.
Hurry. I'd like to
How
give you a
convenient for me.
proper welcome.
Yeah.
Movie magic means I disappeared behind a pole.
Yeah.
Alright, that guy's dead.
What the?
Yeah.
Akon.
Oh.
Drop the gun. Now. Don't do anything rash. One wrong move and I'll blow her head off.
That voice.
It's pointed at her shoulder.
So you're Ida.
Yeah.
That explains how you survived being shot. You were an android this whole time.
That's not true. I did die. I simply copied my memories onto this android, just in case something were to happen to me.
You plan to perform another loop as an android?
Don't be a fool. I've already saved my data to the evacuation area.
So you're having the android do the dirty work.
When it comes to making sure I end up in the next world, there's no one I trust to get the job done more than me.
Release Fuyusaka. She has nothing to do with this.
No. If anything, her existence poses a threat. And as it turns out, you have no intention of keeping our promise.
You know I lost my memories. How do you expect me to keep a promise I don't remember?
Perhaps this will ring a bell.
So, how'd it all go? Taking care of anyone standing in your way, I hope. Well, you can relax. Ryoko and I did what we needed on our end. We've already backed up your data. Next time when the world resets, you'll still have your memories intact. There's only one thing left for you to do. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders. Keep up the good work.
Creep.
Yeah.
These are teenagers, by the way.
Yep.
I joked about him being 18 and thus not being stupid. This is a teenager, by the way.
No, that's still wrong.
Sounds like a real moron. He clearly has no clue what's going on.
I see I'm left with no other choice.
Clearly, the solution is the guy on the TV screen is 17. This guy in front of us is 18. He had a birthday.
Yeah. Contracts with the minor aren't legally
Anticipated your
binding.
betrayal. Besides, it's already too late. No matter what you do, this is the end for you.
Once we arrive in the next world, I promise to take very good care of you all.
Majors!
Now you can die in this world with nothing to fear.
No!
Out of my way.
Oh.
Relax. You get to die first, Sekigahara, so you don't have to watch.
Morimura. She abandoned the idea of starting over again, and she became obsessed with Operation Aegis. Don't you want to know why? Oh, I remember clearly. I received Miura back in Sector 3. You're the one who gave him to me. And I remember recording the footage you just played, too. I made sure to back up all my memories. Now I remember everything.
Wait, I thought this was a bluff.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No.
This is bad. There's nowhere to run.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
We're completely surrounded. You look like you're getting worse. Have you taken your pills?
I'm all out. They weren't even helping anyway. There's nothing I can do.
Let's set the scene.
We can utilize Operation Aegis to protect this world. If we do, we'll be able to survive even if we fail. Though we won't have much of a world left. I don't have much time left. That's why I left myself a message. I'll be able to check it using the message service. After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes, give this to me.
What are these numbers?
They're for the message service. I use the one from this era.
Understood.
Oh. This is the start of the prologue.
Yeah.
But it's very clear that he isn't going to kill her.
Yeah, I'm curious how this is gonna play out now.
No bets? No predictions?
Fuck, I don't know. I guess Ryoko.
I'll give you a hint. If it's Ida or Ryoko, Sekigahara wouldn't be alive.
Oh, that's true. Fuck. Is she gonna kill herself? No, I don't think she'd do that. Is it 426?
If we use the Aegis system, all the terminals will be
Is
sealed.
that your guess?
Then the
Maybe.
city will be cut off from you.
That's the
This is
closest
not
I
gonna
got.
work. Closest you got is 426?
Yeah.
Okay.
Universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears. We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either. There won't be a next time. I had a look at the logs from 2188. I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
Satellite?
It's not from this world. There's a satellite orbiting the real world. From it, I learned more about the mechanics of this world. And it turns out we don't get as many tries as we want. The stability of this area is at its breaking point. We can't fail again. If we do, the entire facility will be reset. And Sector 0 will be lost.
What's Sector 0? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe. Alright, listen well. As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector. It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see. That's Sector 0. It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops. Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
That's right. Ida did say that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector 0 will cease to exist as well.
We won't be able to loop again. This is our last chance.
So without Sector Zero, the world won't be recreated?
If the Aegis system is activated, yes. We'll still be here, though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all a secret?
Because... Sekigahara-kun.
Tell me, why did you erase the logs?
Because I had to. I couldn't let anyone find out about them. There's quite a lot that transpires in 2188. The Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
Hey, Sekigahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony. It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point. Don't you think?
I've done my research on you as well. And I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Chihiro Morimura. In order to raise research funds for Project ARC, you partnered with several questionable organizations. You then sold nanotechnology on the black market. And that's the source of the infection on the surface.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Your voice is trembling. Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone. This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
The power generator? Are you insane? We have to repair it right away. We'll lose life support if we don't.
When I take a job, I finish it.
It can't be. The lock to your room's been disengaged.
Just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
Humanity was wiped out by the nanomachine infection. And it was all my fault. Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll... Huh?
Oh.
Are you lost, little girl? What are you doing alone in a place like this?
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me. I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
You're...
And that's me.
Damn.
Hakane coded as fuck.
Yeah.
Morimura said quite a bit before she died.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it. No matter. I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows.
She doesn't know
After I
anything.
finish you off,
Yeah.
of course.
Sector Zero. That's where you backed up your data, right? A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other.
Satellite of the real world.
It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector Zero anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time. And no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tony, is this what you meant? It can't be.
An outdated transceiver for...
Satellite.
Damn.
You alright?
Ow.
Guess you're okay.
She's blushing so furiously right now.
Yeah.
Fuyusaka,
Ei-kun, is it over?
my past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Holy
Do you
fuck.
think, maybe this is the beginning
Are we in a
of something
fucking deli?
else, too?
That's how cheesy this is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Dang.
Sentinel number 15. Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions. And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her. I'm seeing second, even third generation Sentinels. 12 in total. That bastard. He's gathered quite a few participants for his game. That enhanced first gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11. Guess I'll give it a shot.
How come his ending was so fucking cool?
Yeah.
That had great lighting. He had a great one-liner.
Yeah. So, Sekigahara is clearly somebody's favorite on the writing and directing team, I think.
He got all the competence and none of the cringe. And anytime he was cringe, he just pushed it onto Fuyusaka, just like, here, you just be a little more cringe instead.
Yeah. Damn. Crazy. Woo! We're so close.
Currently at 11.
So all I gotta do is get Hijiyama a little ways, and then back to Miura, and then we're almost done.
Renya only needs 80%.
Yeah.
We don't even have to do Miura. If you want, just to be funny, we could leave Miura for last and just do Renya Goto.
That would be kind of funny.
But I imagine you want to just do things in order.
Yeah, I think it would make more sense to do things in order, so... But it would be very funny. But we made good progress today! Probably, 2 more sessions, you think? Or 3?
2 more sessions plus however long it takes us to do...
The battle stuff.
Well, what I can do, you can have yourself a little movie night. I can do destruction mode at my leisure.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact that Renya Goto has one more lock after this one.
And it involves this.
It is locked behind third area, wave 5.
Okay.
So, what we can do is we go a little bit longer the next time we stream, whenever that happens to be. It could even be this Tuesday, if I don't go, if I don't, you know.
Yeah.
Or it could be 3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
But we go a little longer, as long as we need to finish Hijiyama.
Okay.
And then we examine how much time we need.
Yeah.
Because this 14% means that there are 7 total
Yeah.
fragment things.
That's a lot of
I think that his lock is like 3D.
Okay.
So I think during our next stream, we do Hijiyama, maybe Mira, and then as much Renya as we can manage.
Okay.
And if it is possible to get to Renya's next lock, I think we should just do that all in one go. And then I'll take as long as I need to do all of Destruction.
Okay. I think that's feasible as long as we, like, don't get too tangential like we sometimes do.
Talking about shipping
And McDonald's and presidents and all the things that we talk about.
We could start a new game by your birthday.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be a nice present. That would be a nice present.
Yeah.
Starting a new game with actual real time loops instead of
whatever
the fuck this fake time travel bullshit is.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest discovery today. No real time travel. Sorry, kids. Santa isn't real. And actually, if he was real, he would just be a fucking serial beaneer.
Yeah.
He gets off on breaking. Sometimes he enters. Sometimes he has Cole with him when he enters. He just loves breaking though. Holy shit.
Yep. Scary guy.
Anyhow.
Cool. Well, yeah, I think that's a good game plan. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, see?
Alrighty, well, thank you for streaming. Thanks, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you guys next time.